不然你走出来，在车还能放好生活。下次再去吗？而且现在今天几周元？6元2周元。哦，你这是啥？快一点做。这是完了，特别好，但是特别大，我注意点大。我现在拿这个开吧，开着。
So I didn't film it because it was so last minute, cars everywhere. But after class, I came back home and he was like, pack your bags, we're leaving. And I'm like, what? And so we packed our bags. And I tried to ask where we're going, but they just wouldn't say anything to me because it's really hard to communicate. And but we ended up going to the grandma's house, which is that building. So I had no idea where we are. We took a taxi about 20 minutes over here. So yeah, I guess we're living in the grandma's house for the whole vacation. It's very odd. I'm outside exploring right now, trying to get my bearings because even in Shanghai I just found my bearings, and then we went over to Beijing, and in Beijing I traveled or walked outside a little bit, and so I'm like, okay, this is where the bank is, this is where a convenience store is. And now I have no idea again since we moved again. But we are right beside a amusement park. I don't know if you could see that. Let me see if I can zoom in. Has a fun little gate and some weird fake looking things right there. But yeah, and then like pink buildings and somewhere you can't really see, but there's like a giant Ferris wheel and lots of other stuff too. So we live right next to an amusement park, which is cool. I hope that we get to go in there. If it's not closed, it looks pretty close, but yeah, so I'll see. Everyone's staring at me. I just want to explore a little bit more, but I'm really not liking the last minute thing. But I think either that's just the culture, or since it's so difficult, so hard to explain to me in English that they just don't even try. But yeah, so lots of little shops here. I'm gonna go explore now. So we're going to Sam's Club. How hilarious is that? It actually has this in China. Spontaneous things. It's just really neat. But sorry I haven't been filming too much of me. I don't think I have. But so the family just told me this morning that we're leaving in 2 to 3 days. Which at first they told me it was going to be the 28th, and then they said it's going to be the 16th. So yay for talking and communication. But yeah, so I guess we're going back to Shanghai. really frustrating not to know what's going on and being the last to know. I think just because they don't know English and I don't know Chinese that we just can't communicate, and that's been really, really hard on me. It's taken its toll for sure. And Eve, she just needs a professional teacher more than an au pair, a babysitter, or anything like that, because she's 10 years old, which is like the oldest kid out of all the families, I'm pretty sure. Like, at least with the other au pair girls, they all have like 4 to 7-year-olds. But yeah, so she's old, she's very independent. She does like to play a lot, but it's she's a kid. She wants to do everything her way and stuff, and she gets frustrated because she can't explain the rules to me in English, and so she gets really mad, which that's just her being a kid. But I need to speak English. I need to know what's going on, and I can't hear. And Eve just needs a teacher because she could play on her own, and she does that. She's on the iPad a lot, playing games and whatnot, and watching movies, but she does have friends. They rarely come over, but she does have friends, so she sometimes invites them over and plays with them. But whenever I say, hey, do you want to go outside and play tennis or run around or just get some air, even though it might not be fresh air, just to go outside, and she just refuses. She hates going outside. And there's just nothing to do here because we don't have any games and it's so small. Even back in Shanghai, we don't have any games. So it's just been really difficult. I've been talking with the mom a little bit, and since she's not here, that's been hard too. But I really think I'm gonna switch families. That's what I was gonna say. That I've been talking with the agency a lot, just weighing options and whatnot, and they think it's better if I switch families as well. Better for both of us, better for the family, because then they could choose a better au pair now that they know what an au pair is. I really don't think they should get another au pair though, because that's not what they need. They just need a teacher. But if they do decide to get another au pair, then they know what they're looking for, more of a teaching person rather than an entertainer, you know? Which I like taking care of kids, and Eve does not want to be taken care of, you know? So they can find that, and then I can find a different family that better suits me, you know. Now that I know what's going on, I will ask for a schedule and know when my days off are. So I think it'll just be better overall. I have to give a 4-week notice to the family that I want to leave, which is completely fine because I said I would be here for a much longer time, and it's only been a month and a half. So that's completely understandable. I could leave earlier if the family says that's okay, but I'm just going to go with them. If they want me to stay the 4 weeks, that's totally fine. But yeah, so I'm going to look for more families. The agency has shown me a couple, and I'm going to look for a couple more, just to weigh my options and everything. But yeah. And I don't know if this seems random to you guys. I know I've been talking a lot with my mom and the other au pair girls and stuff, so they know what's going on. But for the rest of my family and friends and the people who have been watching my videos too, every day it's been a little bit of a struggle. Maybe because I'm in a different country, maybe because I've never done this before, maybe because this family hasn't done this before or is just more difficult, but it has been a bit of a struggle every day, so it's not like I'm just, you know what, I don't like this family anymore, I'm just gonna leave and get a better one kind of thing. No. And so I just need to know what's going on, so I need a really good English speaker in the family. And then I really want to stay in Beijing, because then I'll be able to continue my Chinese classes here, and I'll be next to the agency, so if I need any help, they can just, they're right there, you know? I feel like it's kind of weird for the agency to send other au pairs out of Beijing, because it's only a Beijing agency, and so they don't have any connections to any other cities like Shanghai or Tianjin or anything, so I don't know why they do that, but whatever. So I want to find a family in Beijing too, because then I can stay next to the agency, take the classes. Yeah, that's what's happening.